Structurally, the two bridges are remarkably similar. Each have huge main steel support cables to suspend the roadway. Each have smaller cables hanging from the main cables to provide more stability. And each main cable is anchored in the ground at each side in the same manner. But aside from technology, these two bridges have much in common. At both openings, thousands of onlookers came to watch the first person or canal boat cross, expecting it to collapse. But Roebling's bridges would not fall.
Hundreds of people came from all around this area to see the first boat cross over. And they came here really with one thing in mind. They expected to see the bridge collapse. The bridge held up, and it held up for years after that, so they were disappointed.
But not so in New York, where Roebling's vision became a part of the very fabric of the city.
It's a matter of pride, I think. It's even more than the Empire State Building, the Twin Towers, equal to the Statue of Liberty, probably, you know, as far as New York City is concerned, and possibly America. Everybody recognizes that shape.
A shape that was originally formed in western Sullivan County. And then it was time to capture the flag. Let's go!
Where is he? Hey, on left. All right. Two behind the tree.
There's the flag. I'm getting it. As there have been reports of flying saucers, there have been accounts of close encounters with extraterrestrials. Eyewitness accounts from all across the world offer very similar descriptions of alien life forms. The beings are humanoid. They have pale gray skin and oversized black eyes. They range 3 feet to 9 feet in height, and they do not speak. The most detailed of alien descriptions have been told by people who claim to have been abducted. Pine Bush resident John DeTuro is one of those people, and he says his experience with aliens has not been a pleasing one.
You have no control of it. You can't stop it from happening, and it's terrifying.
DeTuro tells of an incident as a teenager where he was taken and placed on an examining table by aliens.
He couldn't have been more than a few inches away. And I could remember trying not to look at his eye. His eye was right next to me. It was a huge black eye. And being absolutely terrified because he was so close to me and not being able to move.
DeTuro, who has set up an internet site dealing with UFOs, remembers his experiences unaided, but many who claim to have been abducted recall their encounters through hypnosis. Under hypnotic influence, some of the most vivid pictures of alien abductions have come to light. But are these accounts valid? Psychologist Dr. Terence Hines says it's not possible.
It's commonly believed that hypnosis is somebody, maybe even Freud once said, was a royal road to the truth. It's not. Under hypnosis, people are highly leadable. And they will be much more confident about the stories they tell, but the stories they tell are much less likely to be real.
Hines, a professor at Pace University, says the UFO and abduction phenomenon help to show how the mind works, but not on a realistic level.
Now, these people aren't crazy. I think what's going on here is that these people are highly fantasy prone. Some people are, just like some people are tall and some people are short. Some people are highly fantasy prone. These are folks who have a hard time distinguishing reality from fantasy.
DeTuro says he knows deep down that what happened to him was the real deal. And there are others out there who need to know there are many more who have shared the same experience.
When you have a conscious memory of something that's been part of your life, your whole life, it's hard to get that across to people. This isn't something from hypnosis. This is something that, it's like little bits and pieces of things that don't make sense, but they've always been part of you. What I'm really trying to do is to get the message out to people that have had these experiences. Let them know that they're not crazy, that you can deal with it and get over it, and live your life and have a somewhat normal life.
Scientists are convinced there are billions of planets in our galaxy capable of supporting life. Many are billions of years older than the Earth. Astronomers say the chances are very high one or more of these planets could be home to other life forms. And if hundreds of years of UFO sightings are proven to be true, believers in Pine Bush are right when they say, we are not alone.